Hey guys, this is Classical Kill and welcome to my series where I take this silver account all the way to diamond. In each episode, we take a core concept and try to apply it incrementally in each game. So in this episode 6 of our series, we're going to be covering playstyle diversity. The main thing that determines whether I'm going to change my playstyle in games is going to be the composition of the enemy's team. So as you can see here, we have three main frontline tanks, and we only have two. We have Vi and Renekton. If I decide to go assassin here, it's going to be really hard to actually get to their backline, like the Vayne and the Annie, and it's going to be a lot hard to win fights if I try to go this route. So sometimes I will opt to change my playstyle, and instead of going just my assassin, I will go frontline bruiser in situations like these. If you're going to be a one trick, one thing that I highly recommend is being able to play your champion in multiple different ways. So I know some champions, they are kind of limited to only one type of playstyle. For example, like Karthus, he's always going to be full damage, and that's going to be his most viable way of play. But for situations like Vi has options. She can play assassin, she can play bruiser, and she can play tank. There's versatility in her kit that allows her to have different playstyles. So when the situation calls, always consider changing your playstyle and learning other playstyles as a Vi if you want to be a Vi one trick like me. The best Vi one tricks are able to play multiple playstyles and still be able to come out on top in the current meta. So runes and op.gg will be on the screen in a moment. If you have any questions about the runes that I'm running, you can always ask me down in the comments. I'm always open to answering people's questions. And the build we're going to be running is going to be a Divine Slenderer Black Cleaver build, which is really strong in Bruiser Vi because it allows you to frontline while also doing a lot of damage. And we're not really going to be worrying too much about their backline. I'm going to leave their backline kind of like to my bot lane. I'm going to focus on frontlining for my bot lane because if I can win the front to back fights, we can guarantee that we win the game. Now it seems that Jarvan started on the bot side of the map because if you looked carefully, his bot lane came late to lane. It's really nice that our Renekton's actually winning topside because I'm heading topside right now. If he keeps up the pressure, I can eventually go in and invade the Jarvan on his top side. Oh, looks like Cassiopeia's about to get a solo kill. Almost. Okay. Looks like there's fights kind of breaking out everywhere on the map here. Okay. After I finish these wolves, I'm gonna go straight to the top lane because these guys are both low right now. And Jarvan can show up. He's an early... Okay, Jarvan ganked bot lane. And he did 3 camps. And I kind of want to poke into his jungle because he only did 3 camps, so maybe I can steal some camps on his top side. Looks like he only did his 3 camps and then he did a bot lane gank. So I'm going to try to punish him for that and take his top side. Cassiopeia wants this gank mid lane. I kind of don't want to go for it though. I want to just take the Jarvan's top side. I'm gonna tell her come up here, come bait the fight with me. I'm gonna smite it to make sure that he can't steal it. And now I'm gonna go and take his Krugs. Okay, Volley's Bear is missing, so this can be a little bit dangerous. I might have to blow flash here. I'm gonna take this and leave. I feel like he might be on crab. Not quite sure. Okay, there he is. Maybe I can... Boom. Get the kill on the Annie first. And then he's gonna EQ over there. But the wave is in a great position for my Cassio. So I'm just gonna leave it, let it push into her. And it looks like he took the bot side crab, which is okay. Okay, a fight is breaking out over here. If they commit. No, it doesn't look like they're committing. I'm gonna take the reset and then head bot side. Actually, I'm just gonna buy one thing here. I know I didn't clear my blue and my gromp, but instead of doing that, I was able to take his whole top side from him, so that's really nice. He should have like retaliated and tried to take my blue and my gromp if he was keeping track of my jungle camps. It's like Jarvan is ganking top right now, so I'm gonna clear my Krugs and then I'm gonna go do dragon on the timer he showed top. The wave is slow pushing to my bot lane, so I'm gonna actually do a gank here before I do. Let's go on the Leona here first. And it looks like Lux is gonna pick up the kill there. They're gonna start shoving the wave. I'm gonna go do this dragon. I'm suspecting Jarvan to be in my top side jungle because he showed top and then he went missing. So I got a good gank off and now I'm gonna go do dragon. You just use that time, the pressure from my bot lane, get this dragon. I'm gonna save my Q. It's a smite off. Okay. It's a little unfortunate he stole it from me there. Oh boy. I thought my team would be able to kill him there. I guess I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't fast enough to do it. He has 5 kills. That's kind of insane. I haven't been keeping track of that. But he just killed 3 of us. He just killed 3. That's crazy. That champion is so strong. He's really, really strong early on. The downside of going bruiser is you don't have as much damage in the early game, so it's kind of hard to do early dragons. Like that might have been a little bit risky. I thought I had a longer timer to get that done, but unfortunately I didn't. Kind of getting some ping issues right now. It's odd. Right now, it's just best for me to farm for my level 6 before I try to make any ganks happen. I don't think it's worth it to go for a gank and go for pressure before my gank is really strong. I also don't want to get gank while my ping is so high. Oh, this is actually a really big opportunity to get a shutdown on this guy. Thank you. See if he's still in his jungle. It's kind of risky to do this, but he has such a big shutdown, I'm gonna risk it. No, he reset. If he reset, then it's probably best for me to just... I think I'm gonna die here too. I missed my flash because my flash is delayed because I have like 200 ping right now. This is kind of unfortunate. Usually my internet's good. I'm not sure why it's having so much trouble right now. Nice kill in the bot lane. Well, Volley's getting heavily punished for that mid play. I guess he has TP to come back, so works out for him. now my Renekton's getting ganked top lane. And he's gonna go and take the rift after that. He set some good pressure up. Oh boy. The Volibear. Jeez, he can actually, I didn't realize he could hit me with his thing even though I was I CC'd him. I didn't realize he could still do that. Like it has like super armor effect, his bite. That was my bad. It's kind of sucky that. Okay, maybe Renekton gets the kill here. Oh no, he doesn't get the kill. It seems like a hard game, but it's just that like Jarvan has a lot of power in the early game, even more than Vi does. Like that champion is really strong early. Maybe I can stop him from doing this Rift Herald because I have R. Oh, Annie's with him. He does have his first item though. Yeah, we can't stop it. Maybe I can catch Annie here as she rotates back through mid lane. No. He protected her. Damn. This guy's really good. Like this guy's actually really good at jungling. He's doing a really good job of like not letting his lanes get exploited. He's gonna gank bot side. I know for sure. He's a good jungler. He's gonna try to set pressure for the dragon here. So maybe I can try to make something happen. I think I'm gonna go for mid lane though. Oh, he's there too. Oh, and so is Volibear. Volibear is mid too. I tried to stop her. Couldn't. Yeah, Volibear is like doing a lot of roams and it's really powerful. Jarvan is down bot side, so I can go for a play on the Annie here. There you go. Oh, my ADC is not having a good day right now. She keeps dying to the Jarvan ganks. And Volibear is missing again. They're saying it's a jungle diff when really it's really hard to match Jarvan's pressure early on. I can do my best, but I probably could have counter ganked a little bit. Nice, I got the shutdown on him. Really good play by the Casio actually. Nice. Well, this is really good spot for us. I'm gonna just clear my bot side and then go for a reset. And while J4 was doing that, like Leona wanted to rotate over and Vayne got caught out into a 1v or 2v1. So now bot lane is staggered as well. It's looking good. It's looking good. Even though like they've asserted a lot of pressure, we got a lot of plates, so we're actually not that behind in gold considering Jarvan has 7 kills. And this game, I'm probably gonna go this. I'm probably gonna play the steel caps. Yeah. Play the steel caps seems like the play for me. Clear up and maybe we can make a play with our Renekton here. Actually, it might not be the best idea to do that. I think it might be better to for me to just play for mid and bot lane. So I'll just clear my top side and then try to get some pressure in the bot side. It's kind of inefficient path and I probably should have did Gromp and then path down. But I only came with the idea of doing that a little bit later. So still being efficient with my clear. I can kind of help here. Cassio because I'm right here. I can do this. That was a nice flash to bait me in, but I don't die from it, so that's good. We trade flashes. And Javin forcing these plays is now kind of backfiring him a little bit. I'm gonna come to this. Maybe I can catch someone out here. Yeah, Annie spotted me. And Javin is on a reset, so Annie's like roaming around when she should have pushed her wave in before she did that. I feel like it's kind of a mistake for her to not push the wave in, because now she has to reset and Cassio's gonna shove it in and she's not gonna have time to come back to catch her wave. I think Volibear TP here, yeah, because I think my bot lane caught that a little bit late though. Oh, flash comes out. You have flash, Misfortune? Oh, nope, but you're really fast. And we're all here at the fight now. Oh man, the healing. Volibear has a lot of healing. I'm surprised we lost that fight. I thought we were in a good position to actually win that fight. Yeah, it's kind of insane their entire team is bot lane. Like, the Volibear has abandoned his lane like 3 times now to put pressure, and we are feeling the pressure. However, Renekton's not like letting him do it for free. He's punishing by getting this tower, and now he's getting this tower, and the Volibear is losing waves, and he has a level up on him. So it's actually not entirely bad that that situation played out that way. It's a little unfortunate, but the best thing is, like, we don't lose anything from it. We may have lost like gold, we may have died, but the real thing is, like, we're not losing objectives off of the pressure they're putting. So even though they're putting pressure on us, they're kind of doing it at the wrong time. They should be doing it when there's something on the map to take. Like, you see this dragon, this is going to be the next most important fight. So I'm going to try to get pressure mid right now. Set up this dragon in 20 seconds. I got my item now. My blue smite. I'm not gonna use smite on Tibers because I have to save it. Maybe you can find Jarvan somewhere. That was some really good pressure they put. Okay. Renekton's joining the fight for this dragon. They're trying to put pressure mid, which is actually the right call from the enemy team when they can't contest a dragon, is just to put pressure somewhere else. Okay, looks like I'm gonna just counter invade here, or counter engage. Let's jump onto the vein, and now let's go take the Riptail together. My team can take the top tower. Renekton's probably gonna rotate with me because he wants to defend top. He should rotate, like, he doesn't have to stay. Looks like Misfortune is rotating, but it should be the Renekton. Because Misfortune can get dove really easily. But I guess it's not the worst because Volibear has also been putting pressure on our team. So it works out that okay, I'm coming. He has no mana and he has no tower to run to. I'm gonna flash because he has a big shutdown. And now we can fight this guy. There we go. Just hold him in place. We could probably even take this and then get an inhib. This is huge. This is huge. So even though like they put a lot of pressure on us, we're still winning because they put it at the wrong time. Like you want to put it when you want to apply pressure on the enemy team when there is an objective to take. So there is no objective to take and they won like a big bot lane fight, but it doesn't matter. It really actually doesn't matter at all. I don't think we get the inhib here, but it's really low, so I mean we get the best that we can get. As Bruiser Vi as well, you guys have to expect to die. So even though I have 5 deaths, you're going to be frontlining. So you're going to make a lot of mistakes trying to play a different playstyle. So you just want to be aware of that. Like in the assassin playstyle, you don't want to die at all. You don't want to miss position. It's in their team. Dust Dance is actually pretty good here. Yeah, so as I was saying, you don't want to die at all as assassin, but as Bruiser, you want to be like frontlining for your team. Looks like Cassio's taking my blue from me. I don't mind that much. Like it's probably more valuable on her too. I'm pathing towards the Baron because I kind of want to do it, but my misfortune is bot right now. We should use the pressure that we have to just come and start Baron right now. But she's taking her sweet time clearing my cracks. Like she wants to camp, it's better for her to just take my red buff. But she's completely out of position right now because we have pressure, but she's not here on time to do Baron with us. When in the mid game as a AD carry, typically you want to be in the middle of the map because it's going to be hardest for you to die, and also you want to be applying pressure there as well. You want to be, as an AD carry, you want to be clearing out the mid wave so you can always move to whatever objective there is, which is whether it be top side or bot side. That's a little bit of AD carry macro for you guys. It's gonna finish my my bot quadrant. It really sucks that my teammates like decide to take my camps because I don't mind them taking buffs, but if they take like a Raptors or Krugs, they need to make sure they do both camps because then it's gonna desync my camps. She just queued for it. She just flashed. Okay, I wasn't ever gonna commit on her there, but me showing my Q in front of her face will make people react like that sometimes. So you kind of want to abuse that fact. I have a reset here. I have a buy, so I'm not going to stay. I'm just going to back off. In hindsight, I could have stayed because Jarvan decided to engage on us the second I backed. And now I'm late to the fight. But again, there's nothing to be fighting for here because there's literally no objective up right now. Yeah, I don't really know why they're fighting. It looks like the kills are nice and everything, but kills aren't going to win the game, you know? Volibear's randomly TPing to me, but like, I don't know why he's TPing. Maybe he wants to come for Dragon. I'm pretty strong right now, but I don't want to prolong this fight because people are going to be rotating to me right now. So I'm just going to run away now. We don't have pressure, so we can't go for the dragon. Yeah, we can't just walk in and face check it because then you're just going to die. If their backline is gonna face tank me, then I'm not gonna let her just do that for free, you know? And this is why I win Bruiser this game, guys. This is why I win Bruiser. Because I can frontline for my team and just kill everybody. And my teammates, I don't really look at what my teammates are saying because they have no idea what they're talking about. These guys, they're trying to play the game right, but they're very confused. If you guys ever get tilted by teammates, I would really highly advise just like turning chat off because A lot of the times they don't know what they're talking about. If you're in like low elo, no one knows what they're talking about. It's not until you really experience people who know what they're doing, where you want to take like criticism from them and listen to like their flame. Because a lot of the times when you get flamed to high elo, you have to be doing something really bad. People don't flame that often in high elo unless you're like blatantly inting and people get upset about it. But there's definitely a lot more flame in like the silver, the iron to gold ranks, I would say. So here there's no reason to be over here. Like there's no objectives up right now. Like unless we're like grouping all 5 bot lane, then there's no reason to be fighting right now. Like, I don't really understand the play for my teammates. I'm just farming my camps right now and making sure I'm not weak. No reason to fight, so there's no reason to force a fight. There's nothing at stake, there's nothing at risk. And if my team is gonna fight and the enemy team is gonna fight, then I'm gonna use that time to apply pressure on the map. I think pressure is way more important than getting kills in the game, because pressure will actually close out games. So I'm not just gonna waste time coming to a fight when I can put pressure on the map, and that's why like pushing in low elos is so powerful. Like look, the enemy team has to retreat or they're gonna like just straight up lose. I'm just gonna ult this guy. He should die. Never mind. I have no mana. She had no stun on me. She didn't have enough abilities to get a stun off. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill her. I'm kind of having some mana issues. It's like that's a kind of a problem with the what do you call it? With Bruiser Vi, because you're using your abilities so often that you just run out of mana. With the Assassin Vi build, you don't have mana issues because you run Mana Moon. So you just have like, you have infinite mana. You could like fight for a very long time without having any issues. Might be going Gargoyle next. I need one more camp to get Gargoyle though. Gargoyle is a really nice item where for like team fighting makes you able to like sustain through a lot of damage. And I don't have any MR right now, and that's kind of why I want to go Gargoyle to like survive the anti-burst. It's also just a really nice item to have on Vi, especially Bruiser Vi. If you want to play like, you want to play engage for your team. Now the next big fight is going to be this Baron, so I'm just going to grab this red buff real quick and then quickly hop over and set up for my Baron. Set up Baron with my team. Make sure that my bot lane doesn't die before like the actual fight starts, you know. That's kind of a bad thing. Since we have vision on the red buff, we can actually set up a red buff here. We already have pressure mid lane, like Lux is kind of getting some pressure here. And I think Jarvan's gonna face check here, so if he does do that, oh yeah, hold on. He's kind of waiting. That's okay. That's cool. He might try to rotate to help the volley bear. I'm just gonna ult him, make sure he dies, and then we can guarantee get Baron. Nice. Now we can go Baron and then end the game. Like this is a 100% win if we do this play. 100% win. It looks like only Misfortune is coming with me, but I think only me and Misfortune can just do it alone, so that's not a problem. Typically, people are all going to be at this Baron because this is literally the end game. Like, if they don't stop this Baron, we just win when we're on our next push. But instead, they're kind of like split up. We got some vision on them. Like, we just reset here and then probably go like Stopwatch. That's like a really strong item in the late game. If you need like a last item in the late game, Stopwatch is like the big playmaker because you can bait people in. In high elo, a lot of the times people don't make too many mistakes. The most common mistakes they make are getting baited, like getting thinking they're able to do something when they cannot. And Stopwatch is a big playmaker when it comes to baiting people, because you can really bait fights because you can stay untargetable for so long, right? Invulnerable and untargetable. This is gonna be so huge for us. And after Soul, we can just push down any lane and then... Oh, he actually stole that. That's nice by him. I actually didn't even see him go here. but he's not gonna get away. That's for sure. I'm just gonna help my Casio here. And cause I can tank this because I'm like super tanky. Yeah. I'm super tanky, so I just can't. I won't die to like CC like or long drawn out sustained fights. This is a perfect game to go like bruiser here because Renekton didn't show up to many fights, but I was there in the most important fights. So we win the game. We win most of the team fights. I'm gonna pop my my Zanyas just for style points. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, drop a comment, and this is Passive Kill out.